Hi guys, welcome to Matchday Pulse with me, Marlin. We will be discussing the latest transfer news, and we got three topics today. We will be looking at the Bayern Munich and Diaz situation, the Arsenal and Gyokeres situation, as well as Liverpool's pursuit of Guehi. So let's jump straight into it. So Bayern Munich has actively pursued Diaz as much as making a deal. However, Liverpool is set to reject it or has rejected it already, and I don't think Liverpool will take any first bid anyway. So we can just rule out that one over there. Diaz says he's happy. That's as much of a statement as we got from him. However, his father also said last season that his preferred destination would be Barcelona. That has been a dream of his. So makes sense. South Americans are more likely drawn to to Barcelona and more Spanish clubs because the similarity of culture and language. However, it's going to take a lot for Liverpool to give up Diaz that easily. From a Bayern Munich's perspective, I think they're onto something. There could be really good value in that deal. Diaz is a really good player. He has that more Iron Robin type of play, which I think suits the Bayern Munich kind of style anyway. So if they pull it off, it will be absolutely fantastic. However, it will be a gargantuan effort from Bayern to really praise Diaz away, unless they really come with the big bucks, which I don't actually know if they actually have. Moving on to Arsenal and the Gyokeres situation looks like it's developing nicely. A gentleman's agreement in place for personal terms agreed, and the club is happy with the player is happy with the club. So it doesn't look like there will be any problems with him coming over. The only hiccup probably there would be is agreeing a deal with Sporting, and we know that Sporting has come out publicly and said they've been observing the markets and they can see what players are going for, and they will not be persuaded for anything probably less than 70, to be honest with you. They were throwing numbers. He wasn't agreeing with numbers around 60 million for Gyokeres. So we'll see what is going to be decided on. I think Gyokeres is that guy that Arsenal needs. Arsenal does need something, and they need something fast. They've been without a proper striker for the last 2 years probably, and hope that that deal comes through. I think it's exciting that these top talents are coming. I just think that Arsenal needs to really do something to really put themselves back up there, because Manchester is coming full throttle. Manchester City is coming full throttle, and there's going to be a massive fight between Liverpool and Man City, which I'm really looking forward to, because this window is proving one thing, is that City's boosted up, Liverpool's boosted up, Arsenal is trying to boost up as best they can. Chelsea has made sure that they are not going to be short again this season, which I'm really happy about. And we're looking at Tottenham edging into a new era. Well, I mean, we can only judge those things as the season progresses and at the end. Moving on to Liverpool and Guehi. Liverpool is still in the running of getting Guehi's signature, and what we do know is that his contract ends next summer. So he will either stay and play out his contract, or he will move. Either way, it's a win for him, and it could be a very good deal again from Liverpool, pulling off a fantastic signing again. He is a number one starter for England, and I'm not sure if he captained England yet, but what we do know is that he's highly regarded and he's a very modern defender, which Van Dijk kind of opened up that era for the defenders. So it will be a fantastic signing. Konate situation will be eased down, so there won't be any real pressure from Liverpool to bend to maybe expectations from Konate, which Guehi would add that extra assurance. However, that's all in a perfect world. So we'll have to see what all happens out of there. I do think that Palace should rather take the money, because there has been talk of a player cash deal, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Ben Doak. He's upcoming high prospect, a player, straight off the academy, got the work ethic. So he I don't think that he would have that instant impact that Crystal Palace probably would need in the early start of the season, whereas Mark Guehi will have that assurance of keeping him in the defence perspective in the fight of the early parts of the season. So a tricky one for Crystal Palace. However, a decision has to be made. I think that they're looking at about 70 mil Crystal Palace, which ultimately is a fair price for his type of player. He's still young, and you will only but grow into the role more and more into that leadership role, which will be fantastic to see happening. With especially with all these youngsters that's coming into the Liverpool squad. Wirtz is also I think 22, 23. He's gonna pop as well. He has the experience of Mo Salah as well in attack, the experience of Van Dijk with Marquez. So that whole um, budding is gonna pop, and Liverpool I think is gonna really be a very very tough team to beat in the now and also in the near future. So let's see what happens there. Exciting stuff happening all over the transfers, and I will keep you up to date as frequently as possible. Oh, as always, if you like what you hear, please click that like and subscribe so we can keep the channel moving and we can grow this community bigger. From me, Marlin, Matchday Pulse out.